What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here with episode number 8 of the multi-team international series. In this episode, we are checking out Peru in the Copa America groups, or Copa America competition. See how we do with those. As everyone remember, we were drawn in Group C, I believe it was, with Venezuela, Paraguay and Uruguay. I wasn't expecting to get much out of this, especially with Paraguay and Uruguay in the group. I was expecting something against Venezuela, but not really Paraguay or Uruguay. So our first game was actually against Venezuela, and as you'll see, it ended very disappointing in a 1-0 defeat. Martinez given Venezuela the only goal of the game in the 13th minute. We weren't able to capitalise on any chances we had, and ended up losing 1-0. In the other game, Uruguay beat Paraguay 3-2. Suarez and Cavani getting goals for them. But we then moved into the next game against Paraguay, really needing something. One thing I realised after the first game or just before it was, again, finishing third gave you the chance of actually qualifying, because there was two third best placed teams. And in the second game we drew 0-0 against Paraguay. I was actually quite surprised at that, but I'll take any point, especially when you got the two toughest games left, and you got Uruguay coming up in the last game, who won 3-2 thanks to Suarez hat-trick. So we really needed to win against Uruguay to have a real good chance of making it out of the group stages. Unfortunately, we ended up drawing 1-1. Say unfortunately, in the scheme of things, that's still a decent point. Cavani put them 1-0 up from the penalty spot just before the 25th minute, but then Cartagena actually equalised for us with 17 minutes to go. We weren't able to get a winner, and Paraguay went on to actually beat Venezuela in their group, in the final group game, which meant we finished bottom with 2 points. And that Venezuela goal actually put them through. That Paraguay win actually put them through to the quarterfinals. If they had not actually won that, I think we would have actually nabbed the last place due to goal difference over Chile, whereas Venezuela had 3 points and Japan's under 23s had 4 points. Now that seems a little surprising that Japan made it through as one of the best third place teams, when you see that they beat Uruguay 2-1 in the quarterfinal and then actually dumped the Brazilians out on penalties in the semis. They unfortunately finished off, losing 3-0 against Argentina. Gil Romero, Monzon and Higuain giving Argentina the 3 points, the trophy. So again, unfortunately, we had a bit of a poor competition, but considering who we are, that's not really to be expected. Kind of hope to finish third over Venezuela. But yeah, another disappointing competition. As you can see, the World Cup South America has been drawn, which is no surprise when you consider basically there's only 10 nations. I actually started qualifiers this year, playing Bolivia first, and Ecuador, Chile and Colombia. Obviously we got Brazil and Argentina again. As you can see, I got qualifiers all the way up to 2017 actually, so they essentially take 2 years to do, but due to who we're playing, it's actually no surprise. But yeah, I would say leave some likes, leave comments, subscribers per usual. Not quite sure there'll be many likes on this one, to be honest, but tune in for the next episode, which will be a slight special, but we'll just be checking out how Romania is doing in their Euro qualifiers. But until then, guys, as always, take it steady.